Okay, I should be back. Am I back? I'm back. Maybe. And I gotta reset everything up. That was a lot of no fun. Very long story short, my OBS suddenly decided that my microphone was my headset earpieces. So all it was letting through was what I could hear, but not what I was saying. Um, but but I should be back now. I'm back. I hope I didn't lose it too many people. It's going to take me another minute to get set up again because I had to close down Elgato and everything um, to reset the sound. It wouldn't. I had to reset my entire computer. It was refusing to acknowledge. Screen mode. There we go. Like even when I shut it down and reopened it, it was refusing to acknowledge that uh, I had done anything. So let me bring the chat back. Sorry, folks. Good old fashioned technical difficulties. You love it. I hate it. But I am here. Welcome to my stream. I'm going to hold for a moment. Hopefully, folks actually join in because I just made all my announcements that I was going. And of course, then all of a sudden I wasn't here. Not that people pop right in right away with mine. I know. Oh, okay, good. Good. You hear me. I know we can't see the screen yet. That's because my capture utility is not going. There we go. That I could fix real easy. I don't know. The microphone in the audio mixer was refusing to acknowledge microphones. Like it wasn't acknowledging the camera's microphone. It was not acknowledging the microphone on my headset. It was just trying to import the sound from the game, which wasn't what we were trying to do. So, anywho, hello. Yeah, I mean, what was fun is that the actual desktop mixer, like the output was having everything, was hearing everything just fine. It was just the input was not working properly. It is possible that something got screwed up. I thought I had myself set up to multi-stream finally on YouTube. I might need to do an off stream one day just to test and see if I can get it to work because it says that I'm not enabled for live streaming, though I should be enabled for live streaming. So I don't know what's happening there and why it won't let me. So so yeah, that's fun. Um, because I was, I would really like to be able to simulcast on Twitch and YouTube, especially since I'm trying to grow my audience again. I'm trying to, you know, get that good motivation, keep going. Even though I am very excited about my new schedule. Oh, cheers to you! I have another little cheeky glass of port. I actually need to not drink the rest of that because I'm pretty sure the rest of that should go to my husband. Doesn't mean I can't get another bottle of port to hide out. I like my cheeky glass of port Wednesdays. Um, I have been trying to drink less overall, um, but I do miss my little midweek drink. So little little bit of port is nice, and I have my tea sitting off to the side for when I'm done with that. But little 2 ounces of something that feels a little special. Uh, yeah. So we're here. We're here for Killer Frequency again. I got popcorn in my teeth. That's fun. Um, see that I'm wearing my let me take this down a little bit for me. I'm wearing this hat instead of my other ears. I've discovered that when I'm wearing my glasses and the headband ears, it is uncomfortable underneath here. Um, I probably will get contacts eventually because I'm just that vain, but I also look cute in glasses. So, um, make sure that all my sound levels are good. Sound levels are good for me. Sound levels are good for you. So yes, for Killer Frequency. We were only about halfway through last I checked. Let me double check. Uh, let's go to the Game Hub real quick. I thought I had seen something. Yeah, our progress is just over 50%, so I don't know if we're gonna finish it tonight. But maybe we will. Uh, maybe. I am very, very excited for Point and Click Fridays. I do hope folks will join me for that because I could talk about point and click adventure games for ages. The old school Sierra games were some of my favorites. This kind of reminded me of how much I love them. Uh, and I love their moon logic, and I love their stupid deaths. I will be probably playing them, and I'll say this again later on. I'll play them with at least enough of a guide so that I don't soft lock myself, because that is one of the very largely frustrating things about some of the old school Sierras is, if you don't moon logic, well, it's not even moon logic. So Gabriel Knight 3 has a really crazy moon logic puzzle when we eventually get to Gabriel Knight, because I'm just going to keep on going through these Sierra games. Um, but like if you're familiar with them at all, I think King's Quest 5 has one of the most infamous ones where I'll just even say it. Uh, the King's Quest 5 has two actually. One, you soft lock yourself if you don't have like super reflexes to know to save a mouse. That will like get you out of a jail cell. I forget exactly how, but that's one of them. And the other one is if you get a pie very early in the game. Oh, can you? Oh yeah, no. Then yeah, I can't say anything. And except Quest by Glory 5, they should have known better than that because I feel like Quest for Glory 4 you can't soft lock yourself. Um, but yeah, I know that in King's Quest you've got the mouse and you've got the pie, and the pie is both soft locking combined with moon logic. Because there are so many opportunities for you to use the pie, and using the pie at the time feels like it is a correct thing to do. Only what you actually need to do is save the pie so you can throw it in the face of a Yeti. And there's no reason. There's no reason why you should, like, it'd be one thing if you just ate the pie, which obviously you shouldn't eat the pie. That's a stupid thing to do. Don't eat the pie if you're not supposed. If the game doesn't indicate that you're supposed to eat the pie at any point, but you can do it, and that's a stupid thing to do. But it's like I think you can feed the pie to something else, and like whoever you feed it to is really happy about it. So I don't know. It's yeah, the pie and the Yeti. Okay, so this will be a little trip down memory lane for you as well, which is good. And I think what's going to be exciting about the Quest for Glory run is obviously I'm going to do one which I don't think will take me too long to do, just a few sessions. If you kind of know what you're doing, the games don't take very long. But for Quest for Glory 2, I have the VGA remake. So I know that when I played it the first time, I was playing it on the EGA thing, so you were still typing all your commands and you had to moon logic your way into what am I supposed to type besides look, see, grab, lick something. I don't know. Um, uh, but it should Quest for Glory 2 should now be a true point and click, which will be nice. And then Quest for Glory 3 is the one I've actually played the least because I think I played it through once, and and that was just I was playing the series from beginning to end once a very very long time ago, and in my original playthrough of the series, for whatever reason, my computer at the time would not load Quest for Glory. It crashed Quest for Glory 3 every single time. It refused to acknowledge the existence of this game. Um, so so that'll be kind of fun to play the Wages of War again because I think I've played it only once. 4 I remember liking a lot, and I think I've only played through 5 once as well. So that should be a good time. I know I've put up a little um, poll in the Discord on what class to play. Right now, I believe Wizard is leading because Transferred is the only person who's actually voted. Because I like the idea of being able to do a Wizard Paladin because you get all the benefits of the Paladin and the Wizard. So if I'm going to go Paladin route, I'd like to start with a Wizard. On the other hand, I have played all 4 games as a Paladin. It would be kind of fun to play the whole game, all 4 games as a Thief. On the other hand, as we kind of know, the Paladin specific quests are really, 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 really cool, especially in Quest for Glory 4. So, but I've never played straight through as a wizard either. So it's really it's a conundrum. But anyway, let's get to the game at hand. Hello, Mortex. Oh, I got so distracted by uh technical difficulties. Mortex, can you let our friends in the Facebook chat know that I'm actually streaming?
Caller waiting for us.
Oh, hold on, let me. I've got to switch to actually the PS5 because I'm getting lag through. Give me a second. This is not a technical difficulty. This is just the equipment switching over. There we go.
Hit the button. We have a caller.
I get just enough lag on Elgato. I think I've mentioned before that it makes it kind of difficult to deal with if I have to do anything even remotely time sensitive.
Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself.
Frank
What's
caller.
your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security
You misogynied it.
installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
No self-promotion.
I don't allow self-promotion on my show.
Well, sorry.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky.
Just Ricky.
Yeah. Back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was this one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle. I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
It's never
How
too
did you
late,
turn
Roller
things
Ricky.
around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco.
Roller
I learned
Ricky.
how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
Hi, Max. Nessa, what's up? Give me that Amazon sub. Come on, you know you want to. Also, tell Ricky he needs to come up with a Roller Ricky cosplay. He's so good.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me.
Oh,
He's
Roller
the
Ricky's
best dog
precious.
a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He he's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man. At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
He's a special boy.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie
We are
appreciates
shocked-
all
shocked
the
at dogs.
positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
This one sounds. I think this one sounds like it should be funky.
You're
Yeah.
gonna love this next track.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
I'm so gonna have to save somebody's life. Save a game. Save a life.
I have a caller waiting. Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Oh,
Carrie!
Carrie.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why. Why he didn't. Why am I.
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did. Why let me go?
I don't know. He wanted the pranksters. He got bored. Or he saw you as a
Maybe
victim. That
he
seems like a good
didn't
one.
kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too? After everything he did to.
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest,
Ritaville!
could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And
Oh,
thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
cool. We'll just keep on going. I object.
You know,
to
what Carrie just
Margaritaville.
said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
So, what am I doing here? I'm gonna touch that guy. Runly fast. Why can't I just go hang out with Peggy? I'm gonna go walk around this creepy hall. Like, why is this not better lit? Like, why does this just feel creepy? Why is there nowhere I can get coffee? I'm just gonna sit here and complain. Vertigo died alone. Creepy reviews. Creep hour. Suburban nightmare. From below it came, died alone. I have the decency to have things I can actually read. Come on. Oh. Let's do a little tour since I think Nessa didn't see. Yes, you can in fact leave the room. This is Peggy's room, which she won't let you in. It is kill and lose force, so she locks the door and keeps me in there. I'm gonna look at the cheese trap.
That's not opening.
That's not opening. But yeah, let's take Nessa on a tour of the radio station. This is the ladies' room, which I guess technically I shouldn't be in. But it's the middle of the night, so I don't really care. I'm not being a pervert, just a weirdo. Also, they're both ladies' rooms? Oh no, that's the men's room, I guess. That's the ladies' room. I guess the ladies have two skirts. That's dumb. I don't know. Now, so we did discuss the other day how this game does need a run function, but in order to make it actually scary, when the killer inevitably shows up, they have to walk just slightly faster than you run. Welcome to the office. This is where we officiate. The various people of the radio station have their office. We found pizza here. That was very, very important. Pizza was the bonus. We cannot go up, at least not yet. I assume this is a roof. I don't know. But we can go down. Welcome to the lobby, where a very creepy tape was slipped under the door. But we can't actually leave because we're working, I guess. This is the intern's desk in the corner. The reception area. Where we found many important things. We can go behind the reception desk to the staff room. This is a very, very creepy back hallway, which hopefully I won't die just because I'm walking down at a time I'm not supposed to be down here. The games do that.
Locked tight.
Can't go into these rooms that have flooded.
Locked. For now.
Locked for now. That's foreboding, foreshadowing. Can I just
So
go home?
many locked doors, so few keys.
Yo, that should not be locked from the inside. I'm pretty sure that that's a fire safety hazard. I'm calling OSHA. Here is a broom closet. Very fun place to be. Here's the kitchen. Well, we found more pizza stuff, I think. Oh, it's out of order. I don't think I ever actually tried to play it before. Ominous tick-tocking of the clock there. And this is everywhere that we can get to in the station for now. So it is not an entirely a locked room, a one-room game. There's just enough places to get in trouble and have to run to. I've been wanting pizza for like most of this week. I'm gonna get some on Friday. I think this is a fun this. Hey fam, the scream! You see, this was the pizza box that saved somebody's life. Because we had to feed frat boys some beer. There's a hedge maze that saved someone's life. This is the one time that I really screwed up and got someone killed, but then we saved scum to win it. And And now we're gonna...
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty,
Peggy.
we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller. Call waiting. Better take it. They might need our help.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern.
Who dis?
Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
But we don't
But
have it.
we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
But, Forrest, you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn.
What does
But
she
we
know
just
that?
can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
He's fast.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Is it me?
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
Is I next? Oh, no, I've done late night lurkers before. Where's the hang up? Come on. Ah, I guess I gotta put it on there.
Play a record, Forrest.
Let's do the hang up.
Here comes one of my favorites. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest,
I
but
don't-
we don't really have a choice, do
How
we?
can I be
If she's
next?
telling the
I'm
truth.
the main character. Why don't you go?
Then why don't you go and get it?
It's one of Reggie's K-Fam regulations. I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Peggy,
Just, you can do it, okay?
fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to
Said
be
this.
unlocked?
Yeah, it, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah.
I
We
just
should
said
talk
that's
to
an
Reggie
OSHA.
about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the
That's
fort
an
down while
OSHA
you're out.
violation.
Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Also, didn't we say that she threw it out the window off the air? I swear that was said off the air. I mean, the game does have a few plot holes. Like, the things you don't want to think about too much, like, when the guy was locked in the dumpster, how was he calling in? It's like 1987. You know, I mentioned that, like, we can hand wave that, oh, maybe there were some phones around other places before. But why did the man have a phone in a dumpster? Like, don't evil grin me.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Well, what is it? Just okay? So I guess that's just not a place I'm allowed to go. Okay. Know something. I'm right. There's something weird about Dawn. Dawn's the whistling lady. Yeah, that's why I always figure out shit like this, to be honest. Oh no, I know this alleyway. I'm going back inside. I was scared. Why is the door doing that? Besides, obviously, a glitch.
I should grab that key Peggy slid under her door.
Oh, it glitched. It glitched real bad. Hold up, I might need to restart just because I glitched the game when I got scared. I broke the game. Excuse me, I have to win the game. I broke it. I got scared. I got scared. I broke the game. Ah! That's hilarious. Yeah, fortunately, I just had to go back and grab the key. And I know that alleyway. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm scared. I want to have a run button. I broke the game out of sheer terror.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man.
I mean, I'm
Out here?
gunsta.
In the open. Alone.
I'm guns to get murdered.
Here it is. Long ride home.
I guess it's good. It was the beginning of the game, and that's why I recognized the alleyway and I got scared. Cause my original character, I'm gonna do a dumb thing, kept walking this way. Couldn't open that door because it was it was locked because of poor OSHA regulations. And then I opened up this door, and then the Whistling Man killed me. Which, to be fair, is a brilliant reuse of assets from the game if you're
Of
going to force it to
course.
outside.
It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another
That's how
way
I broke
back
the game,
in through the
okay.
basement. A door, elevator, or something.
That is objectively hilarious. Okay, so what happened there then is that the game register that I'd opened the door wasn't expecting me to be the scariest of scaredy cats and lock the door behind me. Only at that point I had used the key. Freight elevator only. Look, I just want to play a bitcher song, okay? If I hear the Whistling Man, I'm gonna die. Literally, I'm just gonna... Where can I go? Everything about this alley is terrifying. There's something through the basement. And it says something about a freight elevator, but I didn't see anything I didn't see any doohickeys. It's a very, very tactical word. I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. There's a doohickey.
And that's broken too. Only the best for KFAM. See if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
Oh, so many autosaves. Not gonna lie, I thought that was somebody's head for a moment, like right here. I thought that was the shape of a human head, and I almost died. A freight elevator, you'd say. Why does I feel like every game involves, come on, a fuse box of some kind, okay.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Of course I am.
Nah, that's not right. Do the fuses add up properly?
Fuses add up properly. Jesus Christ. Who throws away live fuses? Now we're getting into point and click logic. I thought that maybe we weren't going to have enough moon logic in this game. Yeah, it's the mechanic of opening things is actually a little bit goofy. Alright, so I needed to get it to add up to 70, I guess? Okay, so this is... use A30. Okay. How do I get it in the box? Well, let me put, oh, I have to take it out. I have to take the old ones out first, don't I?
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
I'm a genius. I figured out that I can't just put things on top of other things. Panda, super genius. Is there a way to start the mission hit? I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention in the tutorial. I was too busy being scared for my goddamn life. And was I wrong? Was I wrong? Bonnie's the whistling lady. Dawn's gonna kill the shit out of me. Well, I found one fuse. Oh, there we go. There's another fuse. A20. Maybe I don't need to go looking through garbage bins. That's not 70. I can math. At least a little. Oh, there's another one. A5. That's still not 70. Only 60. Damn it. Damn it all to heck. Spending too much time out here. Whistling Man's coming for me. Whistling Man was in this alleyway before. Because I died. So. So it. It's 40. It's 70. can't do it with one burnt fuse. So, what do we actually need then? So another fuse over here, but I'm pretty sure it was 5. No, wait, there's a blue one. I haven't seen blue ones yet. It's 15, okay. That's the one I needed. Whistling Man is me? I don't know, man. But I've been in the studio this whole time. Alright, so let's figure out how to math for a moment. So if I do this, do that, that's 50. That's 65.
Bingo!
There we go. Let me in! Door. I want to run so bad.
I could probably survive that fall.
Survive that fall. Eh. Text panel disable, text panel enable. How do I go down? That's what she said. Oh, I can crouch.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Is Clive the Whistling Man? Unnecessary!
I wonder how the show's going. God, please let this be the last locked door.
Yeah. Oh, is there something in here that I can use for a weapon? Nope, just creepily close. I get it. I get it. Just look, let's just scare the shit out of me. It's fine. This game has ghosts now. That door is locked. How am I supposed to get out of this room? Am I gonna open this door and the Whistling Man's gonna be there? Oh, well, that's creepy as fuck. Where am I?
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Oh no, I save game. I'm scared. I dropped one of the thingies.
Ah, there's the beautiful key. I should be able to get back to the studio now.
Is Clive just a weirdo? Please tell me Clive is just a weirdo. don't like it. Well, that's coming with me. I don't like it, and it's coming with me. Oh, I can't take it with me. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I'm gonna take some Bim Bam. Don't like the gender scary murder room. I'm keeping Bim Bam to throw at somebody. We're going up the stairs, right?
Yes!
Oh. Ooh, nobody like that. I'm keeping my Bim Bam with me. Let's watch what a weapon it's gonna be. Bim Bam! I would have taken the bitch out. Watch the violence of my Bim Bam. Bim Bam! Oh, you think you can get me, Murder Man? You think you can get me? Well, Bim Bam! Bim Bam! Taking me back to the studio with me. I like my security blanket now. Me and Peggy. Hey, no! Bim Bam! I'm not the Bim Bam. I had to put the picture back so that Clive doesn't get suspicious, but the Bim Bam stays with me. Look, it's a reassuring smile.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
Recap.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find him.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
But I don't wanna.
How's it going?
I give you some help?
I'm ready.
No,
Peggy?
I'm not!
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Not yet.
Actually, give me a bit longer.
What am I supposed to look at? Why did I heave something? Oh, why did I heave this all the way back up here? I'll be honest. When she said, "Why did you heave that all the way up there?" I thought she was talking about the Bim Bam. I'm like, did I unlock something strange? Look, I absolutely heaved that Bim Bam up with me. The board and the Bim Bam. Bim Bam! So let's see. Kim, Rebecca, and or Chuck. Kim was a member of the improv club. Improv, car club. Car club? And was car club as well. Okay. I thought I said cat club. I'm like, I would like to be part of the cat club. Earlier this year, big wheel broke down. Investigations currently underway. Chuck Brody. Flu for thought. Dr. K. Walker recommends getting a flu shot ASAP. Power station, trailer park, hospital, gas station. So Kay Walker seems like hospital would be a good place for her. Chuck Brody. I don't think I see anything in there. Power station. Which I think Aunt Williams is there. Rebecca Allen. So the car club, and I have no idea who's there. Ford. Her ending injury. So Chuck's all messed up. He was injured at the festival. There's your announcement. So RA is working with the police. Justice for Fest. I'm not seeing. Okay, so Aunt Williams had to do with the power. The deceased have been identified as Mr. P. Rudd, Mr. M. Houston, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein. So Kim Walker is dead. So we can't be after her. Kim Walker is dead. Because one of beep beep look out. Oh, that's a terrible headline. Bim bam. So Mr. P. Stein, Mr. K. Stein. So P. Stein and K. Stein. K. Stein is dead. So it can't be Kim. Kim is already dead. Trailer for sale for cheap. Sick of being. People say, I only stole a few cars, who cares? But I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, so who owned the trailer? Engineer for the Galaxy Creek Horror Festival disaster. So that would be Ant. Christine's gas was sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. It's new. If you visit diary of the car, he called book. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Author of moved out of Galaxy. She stole our cars and she stole our time and money. reviewer. Okay, so that was RA. So the ladies are deceased. So no, one of the ladies is deceased. One of them has moved to Manhattan. So they are definitely not part of this. Whoever it is doesn't live at the trailer park because they sold. Okay, so that's so that is definitely RA. Wyatt Ridge, health and safety. That's definitely not Ant then, because he's out of town. Because we're in Gallows Creek. Alright, so the only one left in town is Chuck Brody. The question is, where is he? Is he at the gas station? Is that what I read here? 24-hour gas station brought by local ex-lottery winner. He sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. It'll keep me busy on an evening. He asked to remain anonymous. Okay, so that... I'm gonna say Chuck Brody at the 24-hour gas station. I'm gonna save it. And we're gonna...
How's it going?
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
At the gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Did I get it? Why did we do this on the air? Why couldn't we have done this off the air?
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds
Bam,
crazy,
bam!
but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Just
quit
run.
talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Bam, bam!
The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Of course.
Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Let's play Dawn's song.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe
Why-
start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
No. Oh god, I'm gonna have to take the Bim Bam with me again. Which one am I up to saving over? Come on, Bim Bam, let's go. I don't wanna. What if Clive comes back? Are you sure he's home for the evening? Oh, that is you. Lemony is sensing my stress and is coming down to assist me in my terror. No. Why does it have to always be a creepy basement? How did we even make this room?
A key? Was this always here?
What
I
key?
must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I don't see a key. He sees a key, I don't see a key. I'm blind. See a screwdriver. I probably should have taken that instead of the Bim Bam. Chat, do we see a key that he sees? I would really rather not check every single one of them to make sure that they are not alive. Thank you. I am just going to throw some Bim Bam at them. Oh, there's the key. That is trying to... Oh, they're going to force me to put down my Bim Bam. It's going to jump out of me from here. Is it not open because the Bim Bam's in the way? Good job, Bim Bam. Basement storage. Okay, Bim Bam. Yeah, no. That wasn't... This isn't terrifying and suspicious at all. I was expecting the key to be in a normal human place like a desk, not in the middle of this thing with arrows pointing like, motherfucker, have a key. Not even have time to throw the Bim Bam, am I? Just gonna get it. One of these things with some answers gonna be like, whistle, whistle, whistle. What it does, I can't do that whistle. I can whistle, I just can't do that whistle. Yeah, there we go. Alright, basement storage. Another...
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
I want to be getting out of here. There's still more here to do. Okay. That's terrifying because that means that when I go into that room, something terrible is going to happen. I know how these games go. It doesn't want me to trigger an event. Thank God I have my Bim Bam. Stop making me put my Bim Bam down. That's all I have. That's all I have.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
That's not Bim Bam. Carry that around with me, leave my Bim Bam behind. Oh, cool, man.
George Barrows, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow?
Okay, Clive.
We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Thanks, Peggy. You're a real peach. You're very, very helpful. I hate you, Peggy. You need to do scary things. You should be a strong, independent woman and be saving my fragile male behind. Put down the bim bam. All I want to do is carry the bim bam with me. There is
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Pick it up. Books and a tape. Accidentally. No, pick it up. I have to find some to open something. Don't make the scary noises. Come on. Make scary noises. I think I found something where it's not supposed to be yet. I'm scared. Why did I play a scary game? I thought I was going to be able to stay nice and safe in the room. I need to find that shelf. Where is it? Where's the fucking shelf? Oh, there it is.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Bam bam. Have an excellent evening. I'm just gonna sit here and be terrified. Excuse me while I swap it a swap. Let's see. Detail Corson Majaga, Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting the body had been washed up on the reservoir. George Barrow. Then the boy. Okay, so he's a boy. Oh, that's sad. Bam bam. It's gonna be underneath. It's gonna be a corner. feel as though it is time for me to bim bam my way over there yet. Quadruple look. Sure, I'm supposed to go back anywhere. No, this doesn't seem like very much of a retrace your steps kind of game, so. Let's see. Bam, bam. Motion to have everyone on the stream scream bim bam when we are feeling triumphant. But only when we are triumphant. Bim bam is a triumphant yell. I have found this out of order. So let's make sure we're doing this in order. So it is very important that we do this in order. Which is silly because that means that it is actually easy for me to find it out of order. I don't want to do it out of order because if I do it out of order, the whistling man may show up and kill me. And that is terrifying. That has me the scaries. Up, here we go. That's it.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
I would be very stressed too, right before I died. Not gonna lie. Is this it? I can't see very well here. Or the light is poor. Once again, I don't want to go too far out. Here we go.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
That doesn't make any sense. Now is the time to go in here?
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Yeah. Continue having things. Breakings for knuckles like committing to fights, no other injuries. There's no evidence of foul play. High level of alcohol in the blood. Oop. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Oh no, who covered up the murder? There we go. Now we've gotten to the final one. See, so I had to do everything in order, otherwise the final thing doesn't make sense. Humpty Dumpty. Story.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price.
My
if I
cortisol
ever
levels are
spoke
very
up.
high.
So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
I did not like any of that. Also, why is this all glowy purple? I don't know why I grabbed this program, but I did. Let me talk to Peggy.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe,
My cat just
but
attacked my
then there's
foot.
this next bit, where the
She's
coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Or they call the
Christ,
lines
Forrest,
busy.
that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were
Clive
getting
in the
closer
beginning?
to Gallows Creek.
Was Clive mean?
He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
I very much am ready. You better not have made me put down my Bim Bam. Oh, thank God.
You're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
It's me.
Beats me. But we gotta do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Bim Bam.
Time to turn the
away.
music off.
There we go. No! Don't fall. Don't fall.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
No! No! You're gonna watch over me, Bim Bam. The magnificent guardian you are.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
There we go. Thank you, Bim Bam. Zap the Zorp.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fremen Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's,
So there's
that's
enough of
big of
them
you,
that it
Plunker.
scares away the whistling man.
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
We need to talk. Also, why are we doing this on
Sorry
the
to
air?
hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the
Clive.
janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Why so
Why are you
certain?
so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well,
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One
All
day,
on the air, baby.
I came into work to find
boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in, and he started
Poor
making
Clive's tail
demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat,
Honey.
and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if
Clive's
I ever
employer?
spoke about this,
Because it's clearly not the
he'd
radio
beat me to
station.
within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
I
Think for
don't.
yourself, Peggy.
You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest!
But he threatened me.
Okay.
And my sister...
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, God.
Forrest, that wasn't
Yeah, it
necessary.
was.
It needed to be said. So,
That's right, Lemony. She
Virginia
abused
is
her
tied
power to
up
help
in all
herself.
of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Jazz. I feel like a good old jazz walk.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again,
Why are
Sandra.
you there at 3
It's
o'clock in the
Forrest
morning,
Nash
Sandra?
of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
So that's interesting. So if you fail to save people, that means you're not going to get as much information about the story. That's actually a pretty cool mechanic.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
We're
Of
flirting.
course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted
We're
you?
getting a little flirty.
As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any
Again,
secrets
why are we doing this
you've
on air?
had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
You
Sandra?
okay?
Are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know,
No.
Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Like the mayor of the mayor's son?
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river, right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
I wonder if I could have gotten more information out of Virginia, but you know what?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with
Ponti's
everything
Pizza.
happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
Now, really?
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine.
Ponti,
What's his
Ponti's
name?
Pizza.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Ponti's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! Damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponti can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
Mr. Pepperoni. This one's gonna be a save a life. I know it is. Or it's gonna be what's her face.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Uh-oh.
Caller.
Someone's in trouble.
Ponti.
Ponti's Pizza
Ah.
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
I swear to fucking God.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was
That
was
too
too
much. We're on
much.
the air.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Bam, bam.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponti's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
To be fair, Ponti's Pizza did help save a life.
Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Newfangled.
I need you to help me get inside.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park, but I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The
Oh,
sound
it's a
really
train.
carries at night. Shit.
Wasn't that That was what's his face? That was Max. That was Max the dog. Getting excited. Max the dog gets excited around trains. It's not roller skating. The roller skating dog.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could
I don't
count
know.
on
I'm
you.
really suspicious of
I'll
this.
sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
I haven't heard the whistle.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was
Hey!
weird about that.
Yeah, well,
Let's
tell
see
you
what
what,
she was actually
we have a
upset.
Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
I don't want to go back to Clive's murder room. Come on, Pim Pam. I'm not going back to Clive's goddamn murder room. I get murdered. And turned into a mannequin. Be real upset about all of this. Let's go back. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously Maxie. I wish that I was able to express that, because then I would know, I would be like, hey, it's Maxie. Let's call that guy back. Yeah, I already opened this door. No, where would Clive... keep his papers? I mean, outside the murder room, this actually looks like a fairly normal office. Clive, who were you? Who were you, Clive? You don't want to be a mannequin. Maybe you would be at the front desk, or in this room somewhere? I just realized I'm not going to get the thing to pick up anything because I'm holding the... God damn it. I'm holding Bim Bam. It won't give me the pickup icon if I'm holding Bim Bam. Putting you down, Bim Bam. Give me a little throw. It's fine. Useless to me. Also useless to me. Come with me, Bim Bam. Going back to the murder room, where I need you the most. I have my security cleaner. Bim Bam. CGB, thank you for making our song. I'll put that there. I mean, the way that they talked about it being in Clive's, I don't like the way you point up, Mannequin. It made me think that there should be something there, and then there's not. All I want is Bim Bam. Bim Bam! I have to stop walking around the Bim Bam. It's actually probably keeping me from picking things up. That's not right now. I'm gonna go back up to the room and see if there's another hint other than Clive must have it. Alright, I hope we can be friends. I think at the front desk they would need to know how to arm the security system. Alright, Bim Bam, I might need to leave you up. Panda Kid! Bim Bam! Zap your Zorp! I appreciate that Panda Kid just goes with it. He's like, you gonna stream Bim Bam at me? That's fine.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right. And we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks,
Just
Peggy.
in the
No
basement.
problem. Don't take too long.
It won't take very long. It's just there. Alright, Clive. Where did you keep things in your murder basement? I don't like you. I don't like a murder basement. I just realized that we probably left the freight thing open. The Whistling Man is just going to be able to come right inside past all of our locked doors. Maybe it's in the back in this last room somewhere. Is this it? Is that the Starling? I left that there. I keep hoping that one of these is the Starling, but it is clearly not. It's just a book. That's just creepy. Doors, just to be sure. I don't appreciate. Oh! Artist
Ooh,
Kate Tiger.
A new vinyl for my collection.
Well, at least I finally found something. I was about to say, you never find anything in these, but then I found one. So I found new vinyl. It's not back here. Yes, I would like a hint because I am now in that that loop of I've checked everywhere where it makes sense to me, so now it's going to be somewhere that doesn't make sense to me. Which is always my problem with point and clicks eventually, is that I go, I've checked everywhere that makes sense! I'm in his office. But at least I found the blind tiger thing. Murder mannequins, I'm going back to the murder mannequins until I get a hint. 'Cause this is now weirdly my favorite place in the whole thing. 'Cause at least I know exactly how freaky things are here with the murder mannequins. Where I found this. So the normal office was where it was, not in the murder mannequin office. Okay, so I at least was correct on that. My logic was sound there. Well, it was, but go towards where you found the first tape recorder, but turn left. So I don't understand. So I'm going here towards where I found the first tape recorder. First tape recorder in here. Ah, there we go. I've even found that
Starling
earlier.
4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
I even found this earlier, and I didn't make a mental note of it. Ha 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 ha. It's delivered but not installed. Oh. So that's interesting. I feel like this is a very important thing that most people would not read. But the Woodside Apartments was delivered but not installed, so there shouldn't be anything to keep her from entering, except for the fact that she thinks she needs to. I'm suspicious as hell as Dawn. My spidey senses are tingling about Dawn. I don't like it. It's too weirdly calm. And I feel like if I help Dawn, I'm gonna hurt Max. He's a good boy. A very, very good boy. What do you think, Bim Bam?
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing, except the manual.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I'll get Dawn back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Nope, 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 nope. Where was my last save? Because I did find something. Was I I didn't click on it. Shit. I feel like I need to be suspicious.
Thanks, Peggy.
Okay, so it's good. It's good that I saved there. I don't know. I feel like he should acknowledge that it's actually not installed. There's something very wrong about Dawn. And I say that, and honestly, that is a testament to how well this game is voice acted. Because in a poorly voice acted game, I've been like, she should just be more upset
Order
about it.
delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. This system's not even installed at Woodside.
There we go. Called it. I needed to know that. I'm going to take that with me, because I can't take two things. Because God forbid I take two things in my two goddamn hands. Because I swear to God, if anything bad happens to Max because I helped this lady, I will never forgive myself. I'll Zorb Zap myself. I'll Bim Bam myself right in the face. I don't know, Malcolm. If something happens to Max the roller skating dog because of me, I think I have to Bim Bam myself.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here.
Bye, son.
Patching
I'll
you
Bim
through.
Bam you tonight.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off.
I'm gonna set off the alarm.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Dawn, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
give the alarm test activation.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
I like the way she said that.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Oh, she's mad. She's trying to sneak up. I called it.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again. I'm calling the cops.
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get
Bam!
back inside and turn on the
Bam,
radio.
bam!
Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything
No,
happen
we
to
don't let
Maxie.
anything bad
He's
happen to
my
Maxie.
best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek.
We
Here's
see
some music
Max the
while we
skating
process
dog.
What just happened?
Let's put it down. Let's. Oh, I got something new. I got a new tiger thing. Why am I having such a hard
Better
time?
put a record on.
I am a tiger. It's a tigery thing.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Yeah, I worked out a while ago.
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Ah, man.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Oh. I don't know. Do we get cynical or? Let's be
We're
hopeful.
neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Oh, do I take one more? I'm gonna take one more. I swear to God, if this Ponte Pizza, I'm gonna lose my shit.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling.
What do you know, Murph?
I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando.
What, Fernando?
I didn't try to help, you know?
That is not how you spell appreciated. Right? That looks very wrong. We're gonna go with
Sounds
what have
good.
you got?
What have you got?
Well,
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep,
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman
There's
under
two
that
of them.
mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
For now.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
Let's do one more. I'll run till 10.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
He's still breathing.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Casey
Oh
doesn't know.
no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Was it a
Casey,
woman?
was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
Is that
They
Clive?
left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
The ambulance exploded.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and
Ooh.
the knife is still there in his leg.
Do not take that out.
Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Yeah, we are not taking that knife out because that is probably all up stopping things in his
Hello, St.
Summerlardy.
Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
We don't have
I
a
don't really have
choice.
much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him,
Do not take it out.
Take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though.
And a nose.
God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Are you sure
This
you
is
can't
a
sing?
lot to remember. Are you sure you can't stay on the line?
We're wasting time. Please, just let me continue. If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
How's Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Nope, don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We need to secure the
I
knife.
think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Use the laundry. The laundry is clean.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What is it, Pegs?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Virginia. Any suggestions?
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
Oh my
I've only
God.
ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go
on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
There's still more to do here. What is there to do? The master of unlocking.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Oh, private. It's the private room down in the quasi-basement. The master of unlocking. That, I'm pretty sure, is a reference to Resident Evil, where they call Jill Valentine the master of unlocking. I actually think this is a fairly decent save point, so we're going to go ahead and save here and continue next week. Let's see how far into this bad boy we are. Alright, so we're 80% through. That's fairly good. We should be able to be any of shit then. And if we finish it then we can either with some time to spare, we can either jump onto a little more of Quest for Glory to round out the night, or we'll figure it out from there. But as always, thank you for joining me for this stream. And we will start with Quest for Glory on Friday. So you want to be a hero, I want to be a hero, you want to be a hero, everybody wants to be a hero. I'm done being a big dork for now. If you want to see any more of my big dorkiness, check me out on Friday. Or if you're checking the VOD on my YouTube page, well, I'm going to get back to doing that. So hopefully you'll have watched the first two, or maybe checking this one. Maybe we're doing some clips. I don't know. Life's wild and crazy. But I'm a panda. I have many opinions. And in my opinion, you're great. See ya.